How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're on episode 4 of iZombie Season 3. Coming off a very, I would say, calming episode, but then we had the whole Peyton and Ravi situation, where it looked like things were going to have them reunite, with Ravi admitting that he loved Peyton, and then we had that ending, didn't we? So, yeah. Good. It's all well and good. No, I'm excited to continue this season, though. It's going to be very interesting to also monitor Major's situation as things are looking more and more dire for him. So it's going to get to a point where it's either let's have this vaccine that might cause me to lose my memories, or just hope for Blaine to pull through, but that could have some side effects itself anyways, considering the fact he would have his memories returned. And you know, we're digging Blaine 2.0, so yeah, it's not really a very comforting situation either way, but I'm looking forward to continuing this season. So with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of season 3 for iZombie. Let's go.
Saturday morning, and there's still been no change. I'd be confident the serum is completely ineffective
and completely non-lethal.
All right.
Just all about the waiting game.
6 a.m. Saturday. I'll let you know ASAP.
Noon will be fine.
I was gonna say Ravi's hungover
You
as
should find
fuck.
someone to keep an eye on.
Say that she's ready to take a chance on Pavi or Rayton or whatever it is that you two would call
Hey,
yourselves.
we got the shit
You
names.
kiss her while your latest conquest is in the next room. Not
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shooting
Also,
yourself in the foot situation,
I
Rav.
believe God is a woman, so you're really screwed.
About Earl, do not leave this room, you hear me?
Yeah, I think she's not leaving this
Cheryl?
room either. Spiritually, of course. I was gonna say, how the fuck did she die?
Seriously, Jen.
The old saying, a watch pot never boils until its contents reach a temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid is equal to the pressure exerted on the liquid by the surrounding atmosphere.
I'm surprised you could come out with all of that in a hungover state, Rav.
It still doesn't seem real.
Are we playing something other than killing
In the
zombies?
next few days, our boots could be on the ground halfway around the world.
You ready to get into this?
You're sure that's what they're talking about in there? The nuts with DeBoer wearing a padded bra today.
What the hell is up with you?
The thing you should know right off the top. Cheryl was a huge gossip.
Clive's just like, that's
the
why
worst.
you're like
God rest her
this.
soul.
Nina Galliano at Burnside Dental Associates in Portland.
I'll have Uni run us down.
Kavanaugh is dressing nicer.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It's been working out.
Oh, he's done.
Hack slash.
Went to the gathering spot. Who'd you see there?
Jim and Vicky, they got there before anyone else.
I'm afraid I have to ask Rhonda on the matter of motive. We know Cheryl found out that you had formerly worked as a,
Oh, Clive.
how should I put this?
Hungover, mopey. Still hasn't showered by the looks of it. Not to mention the smell of it.
Ravi can eat a bag.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't realize you had company.
Oh.
Company with cocktails.
Old-fashioned? It's a trademark concept of manservant. I can make another.
Sure.
Ravi said someone should keep an eye on Blaine in case he starts to...
Just the perfect amount of distance, I would say.
I told you to drive faster.
Hey! That's cheating! So how can people with a closer distance, should I say, they just have poor perception?
Got it?
Got it. Loud and clear.
Oh, poor Ruff. Oh, shit! Holy shit! Wait, is this gonna be a side? Oh my, oh no, okay.
how to eliminate zombies.
That's true, but
You're right.
they do
I'll
not
stay
have
away.
the benefits of plot
Let's get
armor. But he's living by that promise, and I can't really blame Major.
Normally enlarged.
You know what else appears abnormal? The way Peyton and Blaine were acting last
Oh,
night.
for crying out
Very
loud.
chummy as they watched
Liv.
Usual Suspects, and that is the last thing that I will say about that.
And
The
about
loveliest trick of the
Peyton
devil is to
and
persuade
Blaine?
you it doesn't exist. 580 grams.
There an exclamation point when we see something funny?
I read a lot of texts between you and Jim over the past few weeks.
Interesting.
But this is the first exclamation point.
You sure this wasn't a signal? Just one question, Jim.
Could be a signal.
The exclamation point you texted Vicky. What was that about?
It's interesting because I don't see that as a funny thing, like a funny way to react. An exclamation point. I don't know.
Oh my, you will not believe what I'm looking at.
Ronda's in pornos. I kid you not. No.
Oh shit! They found out.
But I would prefer you put me on your very large deck.
Or maybe your memories come back, but you stay this new and improved version of Blaine.
Don't really
Boy can home.
blame Blaine for being worried about what kind of person he might become.
Okay, next thing we need to do
his
is
memories do
pound these
return.
breasts.
What did that poor chicken ever do to you?
Across the road. And me. That's payback time.
Here's Lady Ephemera.
Right.
I suppose I could put you on retainer, Mr. Race.
Oh
But I would prefer you put me on your very large desk.
Okay.
The voices match.
Yeah.
If she didn't show up in your record, she was probably using a burner phone.
Does this mean you'll be bringing Rhonda back in again?
Oh, for God's
Asking for an
sake.
autograph.
He needed a cell so bad he'd stay on the phone if his desk were on fire. While you, Rhonda, distract Pete.
Perfect. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jim slips to Utopium with Cheryl's yogurt.
Hoping to send her on a little trip that will make her the butt of office
Pulled the
gossip.
trigger.
Making their way down 5 flights of steps and be vouched for by you. Who resented Cheryl for outing your porn career.
Exactly.
Want to get back at Cheryl for torpedoing your promotion. Who
They
wanted payback
all
for her ruining your
wanted
marriage.
to give her
No, you
a
wanna see more of your
taste of
kids.
revenge.
Maybe you want to make a deal on a manslaughter rap.
Excuse me, sir.
Good job, Jeeves. Can I just say I love the heroic music? As if he's like a prince saving a princess in a castle locked away.
Sir!
Oh my god. Me?
Couple days, the memories of your life and your loved ones.
I was
they'll
gonna
all
say, is he
fade.
gonna leave out the details, but...
Eventually, you won't remember anyone or anything. You'll be starting life as a new person.
Glad that he didn't omit the memory part.
Please go, Major.
Yeah, you need to bolt. There it is. There it is. I kind of like it, but I kind of love Ravi and Peyton as well at the same time. And oh my okay, this is getting too spicy.
Okay. So, all right. So here's the thing, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I really can't. But the guy that would never suggest we wait.
Yeah, if you're him tomorrow, I'm gonna hate myself.
I would too, except I'd be him, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's true. Sadly. Damn, Major. Blaine, why am I getting names confused?
This is the real deal with real bullets. So let's make sure they do not leave you real dead.
Hello? Hello?
Nothing.
Shit.
I'm sorry about what this means for your friends.
I mean, that's it though. Either way, it's a shit ending, isn't it? Now you guys can bang.
Hey, be my guest. It's a bit more weapon than you're used to. The sight's a little off, but you seem like a big boy, you know?
Holy shit.
Not bad.
Sight seems fine. We had a few questions about something you posted
Just
online.
worry that
Online.
Clive is gonna
You
lose
see,
his
my
shit.
interests run the gamut. This good man was killed by zombies. Official story is he died in the Max Rager massacre.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks for your help.
Oh shit.
Won't be your concern.
Why's that?
Because you can't murder what ain't alive.
I mean, you might be factually correct, but you're wrong as well at the same time, but you're not concerning whatsoever, right? I'm just getting very, very optimistic vibes about that guy. Ugh. I'm sure he's not going to be a problem later down the line this season. Oh boy, but yeah, it is, you know, really, like, you do have those, I mean, obviously zombies in media not really painted as, you know, good, reputable characters, but obviously the rules have changed in this show, and you just really do get concerned, really. So for Liv, for anyone else who we've grown accustomed to, whether it's Major, yeah, so, but no, there was some just very interesting stuff, especially with the whole Blade side of things, because I wasn't sure when they would, when that decisive time would occur for Blade. But I don't know. Liam is just worried that there is something bigger that is going to happen in terms of Blaine, that he is going to, that he is going to remember, but he's gonna, you know, play it off as if he didn't remember. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just so cynical and whatnot, and hope is just never I say hope is never an option for me, but either way, like, it would be very sad, either ending, because on one end of things, that means Major's gonna forget everything, and obviously that shatters your heart in regards to his connection with Liv. On the other side of things, we lose Blaine 2.0, so and that's a heart crushing situation for Peyton, especially with the fact that she loves this Blaine, and the other Blaine returning would just be a kick in the gut. So yeah, I feel like that guy's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass at some point later down the line this season. Certainly seems like someone who will not, you know, listen to what the good zombies, I guess you could say, would have to say. So yeah, he's gonna be a bit of a problem, I feel, with that ominous threat. Liv just absorbing it like, yep, good job, it's not gonna be me. So yeah, but no, interesting stuff with this episode, with the Blaine and Peyton situation, even though that, you know, it is a very complicated situation, because you still know that Blaine, deep down in his history, even though I guess Blaine 2 is trying to make sure that his past is in the bin, you still know about the heinous shit he has done. And now your gut is just really worried that his memories have returned, but he is putting on a poker face, and he is just trying to pretend to be the Blaine who doesn't remember. He's going to try and use this situation to benefit himself for as long as he can run. So that's my worry in regards. I don't think it's going to be as simple as, well, the memories didn't return, that sucks. And it does suck, because that would be a big kicker for Major. So, and this is what I was saying. Either way, it's just a grim situation in terms of whatever the outcome may be, because you either lose your memories, or in terms of Blaine's situation, you go back to being the narcissistic asshole that you were for for season 1 and the most part of season 2. So. And it's just really, really sad for Peyton because of the fact that she has grown warm to this idea of Blaine too. Even though, could you say blood is on his hands? Because it's always a sticky situation when you're still wanting to chastise someone because of their sins of the past. But like I said, with this Blaine, he just hates who he was before, but now I feel like things are going to get even more stickier if he does remember, but he is just pretending like, I don't remember, so oh well. He's going to slip, and that's going to be like, hold on a second. And yeah, so I feel like that is definitely going to be the case in terms of Blaine and where his story might be going next, but yeah. But yeah, with the crime of the week, I was kind of like, especially with how we were like conducting the interviews, I was kind of happy that we had multiple suspects in regards to who offed Cheryl, even though it was a prank that went wrong. But still, you don't do something like that. But yeah. We know that Cheryl was a very detrimental part in the office, and you had a bunch of people. Rhonda, I can never say. You know how you I with Rhonda, you kind of want to say Wanda, like for Wanda Maximoff, but it's not spelt like that. So, and plus my R's and W's are always a fun time to like pronounce and all of that. But yeah, you had Vicky, you had Jim, you had them just basically carry out this plan and try to give her a taste of their of her own medicine. And they went to the extremes. So I am kind of glad that it worked out like that, because I think it would make sense, especially with how Cheryl was quite the gossip girl. So yeah, but in terms of Liv's situation, it was just very, very interesting just seeing that perky, gossipy side to her, laying shit down to Ravi, which he might need to hear in a sense, but it's still something like, because I do want Ravi and Peyton together, but after last week's debacle, I feel like that is not going to be happening anytime soon. So, yeah, although I do feel like if my theory about Blaine is pretending to not remember if that is true, then I feel like there's going to be that inevitable Peyton needs an arm to cry on situation. She was so delusioned by who she thought she was with, and, you know, that's where Ravi's going to come into the fray. So, especially with the triangle that we have. So, yeah, but no, it was just pretty fun stuff, especially with Clive's reaction to just Liv. Now that he knows the shit, it is just really great stuff. Seeing, like when he when he recognized what Cheryl was like, and he put 2 and 2 together in terms of Liv's behavior, that was just so iconic. Obviously, we wouldn't be getting that shit last season, but now that he knows, it's so great. So yeah, and it's still so much to comprehend at the same time. So yeah, but I am really glad that they're picking up that they were picking up on the Wally situation. That was kind of absent in the last episode, but we're making headway with that with the message board, and we saw that guy in the end, and he was just very like, yeah, any zombie I see, I'm gonna put multiple bullets in them, and there's no one that's gonna reason with me, etc. So, like I said, we're definitely not seeing the last of him, which is all great. But no, I really thought that there was some very interesting developments in terms of obviously the cure and how the clock was ticking down for not just Blaine but Major, of course, as we obviously saw how bad his situation was in the last episode, and it was just getting so dire to the point where you can't risk another episode. You need to take the cure. And we'll just have to wing whatever side effects may come if Blaine has recovered or not. So yeah, but this is it though. Like I definitely do feel like there is a bit of hope with the fact that even though it sucks that Blaine is probably going to go back to being who he was and is pretending, this is going to have everyone being so worried that Major is going to lose his memories, but he's going to remember. What if that is the catalyst in terms of outing Blaine? Unless, you know, side effects may vary because, you know, you take an injection, it's not like everyone in the world is going to suffer the same effects. But they are so certain that these side effects are going to cleanse the mind for Major, because it did for Blaine. But I don't know. I feel like there is going to be a moment where Blaine is going to be outed in terms of pretending to have his memory lost in regards to the recent jabby. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely do, like, I definitely do feel convinced that Blaine is putting on an act and he's just gonna pretend, he's gonna put on the facade to gain his own benefit. So I feel like that is a very Blaine move to do, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, going back to Major, obviously, like I said, things were getting very tense for him in this episode with his condition worsening. But also, I really loved how they picked up on the whole Natalie situation. And you know, I just you just got to admire that determination that he has in regards to adhering to the promise he made to Natalie. Obviously, he was risking it, especially with that guy who, you know, said, "Hey, if I see you again, you're gonna die." So, but I think this is the case with Major. He's always never backed off from a fight. He's always, like, whether you want to chalk it down to being reckless or whatever, he's always making sure that he will fight tooth and nail to get justice, etc. So, and yeah, that's definitely no different in terms of Natalie. So yeah, it's obviously gonna suck in regards to if she does take the injection, because if she does lose, well, she will lose her memory, won't she? But this is it. If she does lose her memory, she's gonna forget about Major, and that's gonna suck, isn't it? Because I don't know, I think it was the music and whatnot, but I did get a knight in shining armor vibe from Major when he went into that when he went into the hotel to try and get to Natalie, like she was the princess locked away in a tower. And yeah, I don't know why. It's the music probably, but nah, it is gonna be really sad. But I guess we'll see what happens, but it is going to be very interesting to see where things go for Major, for Blaine. But no, overall, this was pretty good stuff. Poor Ravi, just sinking himself down the toilet, isn't he, in regards to dealing with the fallout of Peyton discovering him and Catty, yeah, doing the do. So, but, you know, like I said, the whole situation with not just Peyton and Blaine in terms of questioning the morality of that scenario, because hey, he doesn't know who he was, but you still know that he did shit that was very heinous, and you know, the whole Ravi and Peyton situation, it is all a big kerfuffle. So yeah, because yeah, it is just all a big complication. So I'm assuming it's gonna get wrapped up as we do, well, coming into the next episode probably, because, well, I don't know how long, if my theory is true, that Blaine is gonna keep the facade up, but I do feel like there's gonna be a moment where Peyton's just gonna break, thinking that she was dating the guy that she fell in love with, and then he turns out to be back to Blaine 1.0, I guess, and she's gonna need an arm to rest on. So, but I can see why Liv was hounding at Ravi, especially with the fact that he kind of hurt his sister, her sister, should I say. So yeah, but at the same time, she was also hooked on gossip brain. So there was no filter whatsoever. So whereas I feel like there would be a bit more resistance to Liv saying what she had to say in regards to, hey, Blaine and Peyton did this, etc. So yeah. But no, pretty fun stuff. Loved this episode. It'll be very interesting to see what does happen next for Major, for Blaine. Yeah, I'm excited to continue this season. It's been pretty neat so far. So really enjoy it. Like, we're only 4 episodes in, and I know this is shorter than season 2, but I guess 1/3 of the way there, it's been pretty neat stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!